What's up, everybody? It's another day. That means it's another chance for a win. So I'm driving to work this morning, and I want to tell you a story about something that happened to me yesterday. And kind of my talk today is, who sees the value in you? You know, who recognizes your talent or your self-worth, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so when I lived in Florida, I had a guy that cut my hair down there. Let me back up just a second. For years and years and years, I cut my own hair. You know, I used to keep my hair cut really short. I shaved it. So for years and years, I didn't need a barber. Okay, and then I did let my hair grow out a little bit, but I was still able to trim it up myself with the clippers. But when I moved to Florida, I had this barber. His name was Ronnie. Okay, and Ronnie hooked it up. Like the best barber I've ever had. This guy, he was a cool guy. He cut my hair with like 7 different tools. Like he'd pull a tool out to, you know, trim your ears and your neck that I never even seen before. You know, Ronnie was the best. And so obviously Ronnie's in Florida. He can't cut my hair anymore. So I moved back to Missouri and tried a couple of different places. Went to Sports Clips. Worst haircut I ever had in my life. Not JWT approved. And you would think that would be a perfect place to get a haircut, because you get to watch Sports Center or the Cardinals game while you're getting your haircut. But terrible haircut. So bear with me. It's going to make sense in just a minute. So went over to this other place. This girl named Erica cut my hair. She did a great job. Erica, she was my girl. I'm going to stay with Erica. She's going to keep cutting my hair. Well, then the place that Erica worked at closed down. It was in Jeff City. I ended up having to move to Columbia. Anyway, so Erica's down there. She can't cut my hair. So I've been kind of trying a few different people. So yesterday I walk in this place to get my hair cut, and I'm sitting there waiting on my turn. And this is the point of the story: is who sees the value in you? Okay, so I get in the chair. I tell this girl what I want. Okay, her name's Darla. Okay, Darla's going to cut my hair. So she's like, okay, yeah, I got you. Darla gives me the best haircut I've had in a really long time. So I go to pay. When I'm paying for my haircut, I give Darla a really nice tip. And Darla looks at me and she says, you know, that's the best tip that I've had all day. Okay? And I'm not telling this story to brag on myself that like I'm a good tipper. Here's the point of my story. I said to Darla, it's easy to find a bad haircut. Think about that for just a minute. If you ever had a bad haircut, it's easy to find a bad, anybody can cut your hair bad. But to find a good person to cut your hair, how much is that worth to you? Or like a good mechanic, or like a good dentist, or a good doctor, whatever. I know a lot of athletes listen to this, a lot of coaches listen to this. If you're not listening to that podcast, I've got the podcast running right now about Ronnie Cookson, the guy that I played for. That was Coach Cookson's greatest strength, was he could see the value in people. And it might be a guy that doesn't even get to play. Coach Cookson, why do we always have, 30, 40 guys on the high school basketball team? JV and varsity put together, I bet we'd have 35 guys on the team. Why is that? Because Coach Cookson, why didn't the guys at the end of the bench quit? They never got to play. We didn't play 6 guys, 7 guys maybe. He didn't play a deep bench. So why is the 12th guy not quitting? Because Coach Cookson saw the value in that person. So, he would make those guys feel good about themselves. He'd make them feel important. He made them feel like a part of the team. So they might not have loved basketball as much as I did, but they loved coach as much as I did. And so, think about that as you're going through your day, and how to, turn that around. How does that apply to you? Who sees the value in you? Like those people who really recognize, what you're good at, or those people that really appreciate you. What are you doing to let them know that you appreciate them back? Or what are you doing to let them know they're important to you also? So kind of like yesterday, I wanted to give Darla a good tip. It's the first time she cut my hair. I wanted her to remember me. So, when I come back, she's like, hey, yeah, I'm going to take care of this guy because he's going to take care of me. That's what makes the world go round. So think about that while you're going through your day. If you get a chance, especially you coaches, teachers that watch this and listen to this, what are you doing for the people you work with? What are you doing for the kids that you work with to make them feel like, hey, I see what you're doing. I recognize what you're doing, and I think that's pretty cool. So I mean, you'd be amazed, you know, how much more you can, I hate to say get out of people, but get accomplished together, I guess is a better way to say it, if everybody is kind of recognizing what the other person does well. So that's what I got for today. If you like it, share it. Check out the website, justwintoday.com. The new quotes are up. I hope everybody has a great day. JWT.